On January the 12th, 2010, the world turned its attention to the Caribbean island of Hispaniola, an island shared by two countries, the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Haiti, one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere, had just experienced a catastrophic 7.0 earthquake. The epicenter was near the town of Léogâne, about 16 miles west of the capital city, Port-au-Prince. The earthquake took its toll on residences, commercial and government buildings. Many notable landmark buildings were significantly damaged or destroyed. The destruction and death toll was staggered only by the numbers of injured and in need of immediate medical help. With over 180,000 homes damaged or destroyed, 1.5 million people became homeless. Nations around the world rallied to Haiti's need. Major international relief efforts poured into the capital city, focusing on the largest populated center of damage. Today, cleanup and rebuilding continues. Piles of chipped gravel line the roads for construction and rebuilding roads. Stones are chipped by hand for the wage of $1 per day. For villages outside their populated cities and beyond the reach of major relief efforts, there was little help. This left the work to local Haiti churches and mission organizations. A 2-hour drive west of Port-au-Prince, just outside of Léogâne and closer to the epicenter, are the rural villages of Buteau and Fauché. With little to no assistance from relief groups, one man's search for help for his community led to the forming of the Unity Christian Mission. Jacques Martin Sirioc pastors Unity Christian Church and School in Buteau and lives with his wife and family in the village of Nepli. He makes the 1-hour trek to Buteau daily, while his wife, a bookkeeper for New Missions, provides care for his family. Many of the children who were students, now orphaned after the earthquake, are cared for and fed daily. 3 workers permanently reside in Buteau, living in the first reconstructed residences for the mission school. After the earthquake, villagers committed to their mission church and school built a small block house containing 3 rooms for the new mission workers. Assistant pastor and teacher Enoch Serreville resides in one of these 6 by 8 foot rooms. He has taken in 5 orphan children. When there is enough money, he takes the sick children to the hospital in Port-au-Prince or Léogâne. Mezzaline Joseph, the school cook, lives in another room and has also taken in 6 orphans. Director of Unity Church School, Jean-Louis Profond, lives in the 3rd room with 4 orphans sleeping on the concrete floor. Pastor Martin, possessing the only car, buys and transports food and supplies for the mission, children, students, and also for both villages. After the earthquake, many were left injured and homeless. Basic, essential services were not available, especially in these rural areas. Civil leaders, with their inability to do anything, had been basically eliminated. With no promise of help from outside authorities or relief groups, Pastor Martin and the mission workers had been the only ones with the means to help the villagers. They have become the civil leadership. When major relief leaders were asked why they were unable to help in these rural areas, they said they had little equipment, no infrastructure, or the ability to get more workers to help. This is in part due to the proliferation of natural disasters around the world, the latest being the Japanese tsunami. Many needed resources and people are directed towards the newest and latest crises. Samaritan's Purse and the Red Cross highly support the work of Unity Christian Mission and other smaller mission groups due to the fact that these larger organizations are unable to help every area in need. The goal of Unity Christian Mission is to provide food for hungry students and villagers, to encourage the education of the uneducated, to provide essential services such as wells for accessible water, cooking facilities in lieu of campfires for cooking, and an orphanage for the parentless, to provide hope to rebuild their villages, school and church, and to connect those with specific skills to help villagers build their infrastructure. The people in Buteau and Fauché have put their hands to work with the mission's help, but the immediate need is for finances. They need to purchase sand and cement for building concrete blocks, steel and rebar, and most importantly, food. Food that is not affordable to an area in tragedy. A day's wage in Haiti is equivalent to $1 US. A gallon of gas is $9 and $10 for a gallon of milk. Unity Christian Mission is in position for the next stage of Buteau and Fauché's rebuilding and growth. Eager to continue the work, people of both villages have been praying for help, and hope has been raised with the arrival of Unity Christian Mission. Mouths are being fed and hope is rising from despair. Villagers have already done much with very little and now wait for assistance to take the next step. Unity Christian Mission will continue to provide assistance as they are given a mandate by people blessed with the capacity to help. Your support is needed.
Hi, my name is Richard Cross. I am the owner and president of Foothills Building Components, in business in Calgary for the last 21 years. While visiting Haiti on a mission trip 4 years ago, I met Pastor Jack Martin. About 2 years ago, he contacted me asking for help for the villagers in the area where he ministers, the villages of Buteau and Fauché. Last April, I visited Jack to validate his story, and I discovered there was no mission organization working in this area. The villagers are working hard to give their people hope, but they needed help. Because of this, we started Unity Christian Mission, but we need your help. Help to feed the people and rebuild their community. Please consider helping us. Thank you.